any day of the week. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Backcourt. Hayward. His first effort off the mark. Durant to Thompson. Has a chance. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Into the front court, it's Irving. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. The pass set it all up.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Warriors have the basketball. Thompson to Green. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Curry into the front court. Leads 5 to Durant. Stuffs it down with authority. He dared them to get in the way.
So many players try to get pretty with the game. They want to dance. They want to do all these tricks. Maybe a God sham dive. But sometimes you got to revert back to the old school style of the way we played the game. Just put your head down and stop me if you can.
Hayward. Can't connect. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Curry to bring it up. Up 5 to Durant. With another basket there.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Celtics have it. Irving to Hayward. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Irving. Flushes it home.
Jason Tatum finished 3rd amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down 8. Irving driving right to the basket. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
These are missed opportunities. You need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Irving brings the ball up court. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Goes to the right side. Durant had made his first couple, but he misses there. Curry to Green. Oh, had him going there for a second. Oh, Horford up to block the shot. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. He knows he needs his bench. Brad Stevens turns to his reserves. Green. Durant. Tough shot. Well defended. To Marcus Smart. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Add 2 points to the board.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Curry. Textbook defense. Rozier with it. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Terry Rozier with the 2.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
It's Golden State basketball. Durant to Curry. Green to Curry. Durant missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Curry. Rebound taken by Baines. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay, 1 quarter down. Jay, is anyone going to miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Rozier into the front court. They trail by 7. To Marcus Smart. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Whoops, that won't go. Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. That's off the side of the rim, short. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And scores. Curry, no doubt, is a transformative player. Some say for the worst. Is there too much of a reliance on the three-point shot at all levels?
No, we're watching the game evolve, and Stephen Curry has been critical in changing the narrative. But I want kids at home to recognize that they see the finished product. They see somebody who makes 1,000 jumpers a day. And I love what Team USA is doing when they talk about removing the three-point line. It's imperative that kids have the right mechanics. If you have the right mechanics, your range will take care of itself.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First one, count it. Ball's controlled by Boston. Over to the right side. Morris's shot won't go down. Durant with the basketball up top. We're a minute into the second quarter. And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
He's going to play the matchup. Brad Stevens making some moves. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead is 12. Durant to Curry from long range. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Warriors basketball. Curry. That one also no good. Kyrie Irving for 2, and he buries it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Durant across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead. Durant, that's how you defend. Irving. Tatum. That no good, off the mark. Another shot stays out.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Kyrie across the timeline, trailing by 11. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Curry into the front court. It's an 11-point. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. substitution being made in this one.
Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Durant. Thompson. And he knocks it down.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You'll probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down on the ground and make a play.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Irving to Hayward. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Curry, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And he hits.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
KD with the rock. To Thompson. Curry. To Durant. Fires the three. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Green to Curry. Jumper's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound taken by Thompson. To Green. Cousins to Durant. Curry. Message received. Well defended. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys can hold for the final shot. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Thompson. That one off the mark. It's no good. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from Jay. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Smothering D.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really gets
the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Oh, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Warriors come up with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And Stephen Curry, we say it time and time again, not much the defense could have done there. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Here we go. I got him. I got him.
Runner's good there.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Irving with the basketball. His guys down big. Tatum, they need something to go down. It's no good. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Curry, deep right corner. Thompson. The drive, right to the basket. Inside, he scores.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Takes advantage inside after the miss from the perimeter.
I said this on draft night, that Jason Tatum was the most special player in the draft. Granted, I didn't know about Donovan Mitchell, but it's hard to believe that Philadelphia traded this pick away so the Celtics can have a future star.
Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. And scores on the Euro step.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
It's Steph for two. Warriors come away with it. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 20, Gordon Hayward.
Irving.
2 minutes remaining.
Yes, give the advantage to the shooter. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
And that's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine, the headline of every social media title, goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala, both on and off the court.
Durant to Green. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Celtics have it. Knocked loose. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Here's Irving into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Kyrie, not that time.
If I just scored a bucket like that, oh, you can be sure we're running that play the next possession, the possession after that, and the possession after that. We call that extra.
Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Brad Stevens will change up his lineup. Curry to Thompson. And throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Oh, can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Kevin Durant, that's his 2nd personal foul. The Warriors are now serving the penalty.
Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Hayward. Aaron Baines powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Durant. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
He throws it down. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Boston with the basketball. Warriors have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. He'll run the offense. To Marcus Morris. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He misses. To Durant. A big finish at the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Rozier. Rozier, shot no good.
I'm the player that just missed that shot. Just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Knock loose. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Durant. There's the toss. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between 2 players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Trying to hit 50, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Rise. Is for the slam.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Timeout Boston as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Celtics have it. Warriors come up with it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Irving to Hayward. Trying to cash in. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Durant. Can't connect.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Stephen Curry with a look. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Irving to Rozier. Oh, blocked by Green.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. It'll stay Celtic basketball.
Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Hayward to Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cousins has the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Kyrie with the rock. That's the shooter's mentality. Stays with it after the miss.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
The assist from number 3.
Kyrie with another basket there.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Curry, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. It's a big finish. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Warriors come away with it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Ball's controlled by... Boston. Hayward. Tatum. And the Warriors have the rebound. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Simply amazing in this contest. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Warriors can point to these guys for their scoring output. The Celtics really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
The Celtics got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Right now, Sam. 24 hours, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detected, don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detected. Don't lie, lie, lie. No. No, no, no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detected. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detected.
La música de Harry Fraud.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid.
Use right stick to show off your ball handling skills. The direction you move the stick determines the type of dribble moves you'll do. Try a couple of crossovers, then finish with a layup.
New wave, start shining all in your face. It's took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute.
Try using a dribble move before your first step to get your defender off balance.
Get away. Gotta meditate. Get the guap, I'm praying and never stop.
Okay, let's work on some defense. Hold L2 to enter defensive assist and guard your opponent.
Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fall, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a bending post like O'Neal, you ain't send it. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up. Made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if a fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a I like, need a replay. I be getting to it every night. What's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turn like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on the weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on a 3-way.
Defensive assist can help you recover if you ever get lost on defense.
Hey, I'ma cut her off, I need space. I don't want your heart.
When all else fails, a well-timed block will make up for a defensive breakdown. Press triangle, just as your opponent goes up for their shot to attempt to block.
Mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up. Made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if a fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid.
Now that's what I'm talking about. A strong block can really change the momentum of the game and get the crowd involved.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up. Made.
Pop off, hit me, I'm Motorola if you need to. I can every day, no, I ain't never call off. Talk on Instagram, will make you log off. And if you think they better than me, bar too high and it's hard to beat. Gucci shades hit dark, so it's hard to see. The easy part is getting money, but it's hard to keep. I know you seeing that I'm busy, so don't bother me. Like I passed every test, you ain't as smart as me. You a shorty, you a wannabe. See me on the scene, you know that I charge the fee. What? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting. You can't even handle a like me. I own money and I buy my own. My wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Put it on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they booked me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I went easy 'cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like, they like Rico, what you? I'm better than all the rest. Not a drill, ho, it's not a test. You need to roll out 'cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like the Jasmine Sullivan. Too big, I just popped my rubber band.